What's up troops, Marley13 here, and we talk about quite a lot of Scottish stuff on this channel. We're quite self-indulgent people, especially on the internet. We love to bum ourselves up and equally love to have a laugh at ourselves. Basically, we love talking about ourselves. We're the best wee country in the world, as some like to say. And people fucking love us too, as I've noticed through my years on YouTube. God, how I wish I was Scottish. The accent makes swearing sound amazing. No homo or anything, but I love your accent, man. I love your Irish accent. I swear it's amazing. No fucking way did you just say that. Am I being out my nut or something? Although it has to be said that some people aren't as keen as others. You sound like a retard. That accent gave me cancer. You actually suck your dad's sick with your shit accent. Now, I'm not exactly sure if both of those make sense, but not everyone loves the Scottish because they're jealous, and this video is going to show exactly what you need to do to achieve maximum Scot. Just quickly though, if this video gets 500 likes tonight, I'll release another video on Thursday, and if you're not subscribed already, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button and receive a free kilt. If you're a veteran of this channel, you may have heard me speak about some things I'm going to be mentioning in this video before, but this video is also for our new aspiring Scots out there. If you're Scottish and on the internet, everyone must know. Don't just say, hey, I'm Gary and I'm from Scotland. Fuck that. You let everybody know by having a wee Scotland flag avatar and obviously typing in your fucking accent. Even if people don't have a fucking clue what language you're even speaking, don't hold back. Sure, you'll get people saying shit like, are you even speaking English? But to be honest, it's up to them to decipher what you're saying. If they can't understand what you're saying, they're not Scottish enough and they're not worthy. Another thing you need to do, which is pretty obvious to be honest, is complain about the weather 24/7. Such as the clouds last night. I stayed up hoping to see that supermoon last night and it was pitch black. Well, obviously it's going to be a bit dark because it was night, but it was that fucking cloudy I couldn't even catch a glimpse of this so-called supermoon, which actually makes me wonder. I'd love to see the statistics of reported UFO sightings in Scotland compared to other countries around the world. Imagine that big fuck off ship on Independence Day was floating above us. We'd be none the fucking wiser in Scotland. When you go on holiday as a Scot, you're not going to be going on holiday to absorb the culture or assimilate with the locals. You're basically spending a few £100 to go a few hundred miles away to do what you usually do back at home, which means finding the nearest pub called the Bonnie Kilt or something generic like that and sitting in there all day while the temperature is a few degrees warmer than back home. But make sure you complain about it being too warm over there, alright? If you're watching a film, playing a game or whatever and there's a Scotland reference in there, your mind better be fucking blown. I mind when I seen the Scotland flag in GTA 5 and I hit a stoner for about 3 days. When Soap McTavish died in COD, I cried like I lost a fucking loved one. He might have been just a character to some people, but to us, he was family. You see folk genuinely get buzzing and equally raging when there isn't a Scotland option in a game, like picking a Scotland flag. I think some folk wake up every morning still fucking fuming there isn't a Scotland emoji, and they're mistaken. It's right here. One thing you won't be proud of though is hearing a Scottish accent on TV or in a movie. In fact, you'll probably cringe a little. I know some folk fucking cringe when they hear my accent, and that's fair enough. The internet ruined my accent. Unfortunately, I'll never be the same again. I'm scarred for life. I can promise you one thing though, I'll never, ever get in the level of a Gerard Butler or a John Barrowman. Fuck that, that accent can get to fuck. Moving on, if you're going to be drinking while in the company of other nationalities, you better be ready to fucking represent. We see alcohol poisoning as a bit of a sport, alright, and your mates from other countries will be expecting you to be a bottomless fucking pit for booze. And are you going to let them down? Are you going to let us down? Good. I didn't think so. If you're going to be Scottish, you really can't take yourself too seriously. Seriously, chill the fuck out. People who think their shit doesn't stink in Scotland get chewed up and spat out. At this point, I'm not even exaggerating. Not that I was exaggerating before, right? But honestly, the country as a whole fucking despises people who think they're big shots and will love nothing more than bringing someone crashing back down to earth. If you're really on the beginner side of things and you're thinking, fuck, if I want to be the best Scot I can be, I need to learn how to play the bagpipes. Don't worry about that. No one knows how to play the bagpipes. But Marley, nope, no one. I don't think they're even real, to be honest. I shouldn't really have to say this one, right, but you better be drinking Iron Brew like it's the pish of God himself. That really didn't sound as nice as I thought it would. Basically all I'm saying is there's only one answer to the question, do you like Iron Brew? And it's aye, of course. We don't really do fruit much in Scotland, to be honest, unless cider counts as one of your 5 a day, in which case we're the healthiest country on earth. But aye, the worse your diet is, the more Scottish you become. It works kinda like a perk in a Fallout game where you get more bonuses depending on how sick with radiation poisoning you get. Do you know what I mean? No? Well, alright. And finally, if you want to be able to reach peak Scot, you need to be able to quote any part of still game at any time. Incorporate it into your actual vocabulary to the point where there's not a situation in your life goes by without you being able to find an appropriate still game quote for it. And with that, I think we're done with this wee Scotland crash course. Good luck. on your Scottish pilgrimage, folks. Anyway, that's all for today. Let me know if I missed anything out there, and of course, I'm just joking a wee bit. Eat your 5 a day and so on. Do let me know some more topic suggestions for the future, it'd be very much appreciated. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.